pull you anywhere. You take a chance when you grab that ladder, when you make that jump. You see the water rushing in the waves, and you have to hold on. You can see the water rushing in the night and the deck lights, and the water is black, just black. You see nothing, just the face of the water and the spray, and you're scared. Because you want to go home again. His gloves grab the bars. He pulls up. He's thinking, shit, this is rough today. I've got to go as fast as I can. He feels the ladder blown by the wind. He's tense because accidents happen. Not often, but they have. A few times a year they fall. Once, the pilot boat got flipped over by huge waves they never expected, and suddenly they found themselves stuck underneath it, banging on the hull, doing anything to get out. This is in his mind as he jumps. It's not too bad today. The rain's not too heavy. Once or twice, Yella has slipped, hanging on with one hand. Then you're dangling in between. You forget everything. You just focus. You just climb. You just do it. Then the guy on the ship grabs you. But that moment, it goes too fast, too quickly for you to feel anything. Then you wave to the guys in the boat below. Thanks a lot. See you next time. Everybody's got to get back to work. And then he makes his wet way to the bridge. It's dark tonight. Only a few lights glowing from the machines. There are a lot of people on the bridge, but Yella makes straight for the captain. Hello, he says. Good morning. Welcome to Rotterdam. He always does this on purpose. They think he's a guest on their vessel, but really, they are guests in Rotterdam. Welcome to Europort. And then he gets to work. There's a tear on the horizon, a pink light, a pale dawn as he takes the controls. It's just rain today, but when the weather is at its worst, they suspend the jump. The little boats are grounded, and they go in by helicopter. You can't stop working. There are almost 30,000 ships a year. Someone has to pilot most of them. That's 467 million tons. They fly when the waves are over 2.5 meters high, when they are higher than ceiling height, when they throw themselves at you with the force of speeding cars. The helicopter flies in and hovers over the supertanker in the storm. There is so much at stake, so much on them. You have to get a pilot there if it is physically possible. They tell them it's all worth hundreds of millions. Yella looks out. The hoist operator is trying to find a place to land. The wind, the worst of it, keeps pressing against the chopper, shaking it, buffeting it, rattling it. The waves lashing against the vessel. He feels like an onboarding pirate. Because the wind can get so bad, it can sway the chopper so much, crews panic. They think that chopper is about to crash and they rush outside in what looks like moon suits, crinkly, aluminium, reflective fire suits, trembling and shaking with their long hoses pointed right at him. Their hearts pounding. They know fire could blow up the tanker. They are waiting and they're on deck, but when we get closer and it's allowed, we see a spot on the bridge wing and I think, how about there? So I don't need to walk so much. That's nice. Let's hoist there, the captain radios. Permission granted. The door opens and I come down like a tea bag on a single string. Into this world of force and water, into this world of waves and wind and the beating rotor. But all I think when I land on the deck is my security harness disconnected? Is my bag disconnected? Because I can hardly think with the rain and the noise, and if I make one mistake, it will pull me up, dangling, half attached. It's all good. Yella gives a thumbs up, and the chopper soars up and away. It's not been like that today. It's time to stop thinking about it. Now it's time to work. The ship needs to get to Rotterdam. There's a time slot, a rush. Sometimes I'll walk into the bridge and they'll laugh and they've taken pictures. But sometimes the captain will be really angry and yell, "We wanted you to hoist over there. We thought the chopper was much too close." But the Rotterdam pilots will always be firm then.